Welcome to our Employer Spotlight. My name is Stephanie, and I'm a Career Services Advisor with Rasmussen College. I specifically work with students and graduates in the fields of medical administrative assisting. Joining me today is Ella Harper, Talent Acquisition Manager with ScribeAmerica. Welcome, Ella.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
I'm excited to introduce Ella today. Ella Harper has been working with the corporate office at ScribeAmerica for the last 5 years, overseeing recruiting, hiring, and training. Previously, she worked as an scribe before transitioning into a corporate position. Ella's current role focuses on helping connect students looking for healthcare experience with emergency rooms and clinics across the Midwest. Ella, please tell us about ScribeAmerica.
Sure thing. So ScribeAmerica helps pair students looking for healthcare experience with providers who are looking for assistance with their charting. We are really the standard in professional scribe training and management across the country, and we have locations in all 50 states. We work to continuously innovate and expand the scribe industry and fundamentally improve the delivery of care and quality of life for medical providers.
Thank you. Can you tell us about the main role that you would like to highlight today?
Yes. So the main role I wanted to discuss today is our medical scribe position. Our scribes work alongside physicians, physician assistants, and nurse practitioners, completing the medical charts for the patients that the provider sees during each shift. They document patient history, any testing or medication provided, diagnoses, and aftercare instructions, in addition to assisting the provider with workflow management. Scribes help increase patient satisfaction and decrease provider burnout, all while allowing our scribes to get invaluable healthcare exposure with no previous experience required.
Great information. Well, we know that students and grads are not guaranteed an interview. Can you expand a little bit more by providing details regarding skills, qualifications, and maybe the personal attributes that you're seeking in a candidate?
Yeah, absolutely. So I touched on this a little bit just a second ago, but you don't actually need any prior experience to become a scribe. I do hear that question a lot from students, but we provide all the training you need, and we work incredibly hard to ensure that you're as prepared as possible for the scribe position. That being said, we do look for certain attributes in our scribes, including really just an eagerness to learn and to expand your knowledge about medicine, as well as a willingness to ask questions. We also look for candidates who are able to thrive in a fast-paced environment and stay calm under pressure. And lastly, the big thing we do look for is really an ability to commit to the position for at least a year minimum. And the reason that we ask for that is because the training and onboarding process for scribing can take several months depending on where you are and what site you're at. In addition to that, it really does take another probably 3 to 4 months to kind of get on your feet in the role and really get comfortable and start learning and benefiting from the position as much as possible. So due to those two factors, we do look for a minimum of a year commitment for our scribes.
Okay, good insights. Thank you. Now, earlier in your introduction, we noted your previous experience working as a medical scribe, and your career path led you to your current role as talent acquisition manager. Now, one common question that many applicants might have is, are there opportunities to grow with Scribe America, and what does career pathing look like for a medical scribe?
Yes, definitely. There are a ton of opportunities for growth with ScribeAmerica. There are leadership opportunities within each scribe team for those that are interested, in addition to growth up into the corporate office, including positions in HR, in operations, or in talent acquisition like myself. Many of our corporate employees began as scribes, including several of our VPs and other executive team members.
Okay. Thank you for taking time to share about your organization and hiring needs. I would like to move into where viewers can locate the medical scribe job opportunity. And so for those interested in learning more about the position highlighted today, please reference the information included on this screen as to where you can find the position on Rasmussen College's Employment Portal Job Connect. So that's listing number 771952, or medical scribe. You can also access Scribe America's career site at scribeamerica.com/career-opportunities. Now continue checking both of these locations for additional opportunities that might be shared in the future. Now, before we wrap up today, I'd like to offer you a moment to share industry trends and offer any additional advice that you have for job seekers in the field. Do you have advice for those looking to enter into healthcare?
Yeah, so I think for people who are really looking to kind of get the first step into healthcare, the biggest thing I would say is just always keep your mind active and engaged. Think critically, constantly, and always ask questions. Scribing is, that's really one of the best ways to kind of get benefit from the scribe position. Pay attention, to each patient that you're seeing and what the treatment plan is for them, and then start trying to find connections between symptoms that are presented and medications or tests ordered. Ask your provider why they decided on a certain diagnosis or prescribed a specific medication. As a scribe, you're really in a unique position to be able to pick the provider's brain on their medical decision-making process. So take advantage of that and use it to learn everything you can.
Yeah, that's great advice for those who are looking to enter into healthcare. Is there anything else that you would like viewers to know about Scribe America or the general industry that we haven't covered?
Sure. So I really do think that scribing is one of the best ways that a student who is interested in healthcare can get a first-hand glimpse into what the day-to-day life of a provider looks like. Speaking as someone who did shadowing and volunteering in addition to scribing, I can say that, at least for me, scribing gave me the best and most realistic understanding of medicine. It allows you to engage and interact with the provider, get an in-depth understanding of their medical decision-making process in a way that isn't as likely in a volunteering or shadowing opportunity. You're also able to really see the patient encounter from start to finish. Now, all of that being said, I would strongly encourage everyone to take into account all aspects of scribing prior to applying. There is that time commitment required, as I mentioned before, and the position can certainly be challenging. So really take the time to consider if this is the right step for you at this point in your college career before submitting that application. We want to ensure that you are set up for success and that scribing is the best possible experience for you. Again, we do have scribe teams in all 50 states and likely have positions near you. So if scribing is something that you're interested in, please follow the link that Stephanie provided to see what openings are in your area.
Thank you, Ella, for sharing your perspective on the industry, as well as highlighting the medical scribe role within Scribe America.
Of course, thank you again so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Viewers, thank you for joining us today. Have a great day, everyone.